Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. And also, double honors to the men who taught them. But peace and blessings to the Akiyam who are putting on as the elect, who are striving for perfection and crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kassad at GMS Austin. Just wanted to do a lesson going into how the heart of Pharaoh is hardening. All right, Pharaoh's heart is hardening out here. Something on the lines of that, because as the mouthpiece of the Lord, the prophets get out there and continue to speak this word and expose this devil for who he is, the Edomite, all right, descendants of Esau, who is the self-proclaimed white man. The Lord has made him bear, through the evidence he left for us in these scriptures. And so the men of the Lord are pointing him out on a high level, and he is understanding and seeing as the rest of the world is understanding and seeing and acknowledging that he is the man of sin. He is what is wrong with this world in which we're living in. He is a plague, and he is as death the scriptures talks about, man. He's the reason why everybody is sighing and crying and moaning, okay? Let me grab that before I get into this lesson. And preferably, this will be an edifying lesson. We're going to get some scriptures and some videos. And preferably, this will be edifying. Let's grab it. Proverbs. Let's see, 29, 2, 3. Just watching this evidence, watching what's going on in this world, man. These are very exciting times, man. These scriptures are literally jumping off the pages, man. And the men of the Lord are going through hell. And that's rightfully so. All right. Because the Lord is training us up and showing us, man, how much we should be hating this place right now. All right. Through the things we are faced with. As the scriptures talks about making the bride ready. Okay. We're getting ready to depart from this society of bullshit, man. All right. This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Okay. So it's nothing but people mourning right now in this world in which we're living in. All right. Nothing but people upset. So therefore, the righteous are not in authority. OK, the wicked are in authority, starting with the chief house of Esau or Edom, which is Amalek. All right. Who are the fake JOOs over there in the land right now. All right. Committing genocide upon a nation of people, the so-called Palestinians. But this is 2 Thessalonians 2:8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed right now. All right. This is then that this scripture is speaking. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord, our power Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shai, shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, who are the prophets, who are the mouthpiece of the prophets, mouthpiece of Yahweh Salakia, that he has out there on the highways and the hedges, putting up lessons, exalting his name. Yahweh Shai is the testimony of prophecy at the end of the day. Let's grab that so I don't butcher that. All right. All right. Testimony. Let's see. It's Revelations 19. And let's jump to the point. In 10, it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. All right, this is John the Revelator speaking to the angel. It says, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of the brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy in which the prophets have, man. And they're out here exalting their voices and pointing their hands at the nobles, pointing their hands at the elite, at the wicked of the house of Edom at this point in time. All right. It says 2 Thessalonians 2:8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So they're consuming everything that Esau has exalted him, his pride, his image, okay, his ways, okay, this society, this system of oppression. All right. These words that the Lord has given us is consuming his lies. Okay. And the word is the truth at the end of the day. Okay, let's grab that. All right. This is John 17:17. It says, sanctify them. Sanctify means to make holy, to make separate, consecrate, the house of Israel ultimately. Okay? Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. All right. And we understand Yahushua is the word once again. But man, this system in which Esau Edom has built is crashing out right now. Okay. Everything is going downhill because of the prophets, man. And the Lord is confounding the wise through the prophets. All right. The wisdom of this world is nothing, as the scriptures talks about, to the wisdom of Yahweh, our power that he has given to only the prophets, man. Might as well grab it. Keep on hitting on it. This is Amos, let's see, 3, straight to the point. This is Amos 3:7. It says, surely the Lord, our power, Yahweh, will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. So the Lord has told us what he's going to do and what's happening on the face of this earth and this time in which we're living in. All right. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's see. Like, and it's nothing but judgment being poured out, man. And it's obvious to see. Okay. But right now, this world is being
Send
plagued
professional invoices
or hit with plagues and everything. Okay. So you see nothing but plagues playing out on the high scale of things. Let's see.
Get paid faster, all with the QuickBooks mobile app. Easily create and
Seriously healthy teen in intensive care. This morning in
rewind this Salakia. All right. And I'm gonna go play this clip. This is fair use. This teaching the Bible, not making any funds on this, monetary gains or nothing. I do not own this. This is just teaching purposes. This is fair use. All right. And just going into this this outbreak of these mosquitoes hitting Babylon the Great, man, which is another plague.
the peak of summer mosquito season, 2 families are sounding alarms about rare mosquito-borne illnesses and the dangers they pose. In suburban St. Louis, 18-year-old John Proctor VI, known as BB, lies paralyzed in a hospital bed on a ventilator. His father says it started.
And Dr. Fauci was just in the hospital somewhat, talking about it's the worst he'd ever felt. This is somebody that, you should never even talk about being sick or being ill, because of the thing that he did with the whole C-19 and how he just made a fool out of himself. All right, to show that he doesn't know what he's talking about. But this is an individual back in the spotlight talking about how sick he was when he got hit with the mosquito.
Earlier this month when the recent high school graduate complained about headaches and dizziness. Then symptoms escalated.
His speech was slurred. He couldn't raise his arms up and he couldn't smile.
Hospital doctors placing the previously healthy teen in intensive care. The diagnosis, West Nile virus from a mosquito bite, paralyzing him from the neck down. The family praying he'll recover. This as the family of Stephen Perry, a 41-year-old New Hampshire man killed by the rare triple E virus, speaks out. Writing in his obituary, the director of nursing services and avid Boston sports fan was stricken by a sudden and rare brain infection and died after a week in the hospital.
And right quick, they calling it the EV virus, and there was a movie that came out. This movie, The Thaw. I'm gonna jump on that real quick and play that, because in this movie there was a parasitical virus that they came out. The Elite made back in 2009 that came out. This is fair use as well. Just playing a clip of it and teaching that came out. It was a parasitical virus or thing that jumped inside of people from a bug bite. All right, and it infected them and it killed them as well. And it was the movie was basically about the ecosystem failing because of too many people on Earth. So it was a movie about depopulation. All right?
We have a breaking story. 400 people have died. At least 10,000 are infected.
My name is David Crouppen. What is sacrifice? What does it mean to make a real difference?
And that's what Esau wants. He wants to sacrifice people at this point in time. All right, because his heart is being hardened.
Survived beneath the ice for thousands of years.
We discovered something.
Looks like eggs of some kind.
Waiting for someplace warm to hide.
It's just a bug.
You guys need to see this. We think that the insect's a bitling. They're laying eggs inside.
What's going on?
I don't know. There's something wrong with us.
Right. So back to this mosquito bite. Matter of fact, let's get some of this, because this is going to go into some more of this bite and how it's not the first time. All right, there was a called the yellow fever, this mosquito-borne illness, this thing that jumped off back in 1793. And it was spread by a mosquito. All right. This is fair use as well. Just getting some quick clips out, and we'll jump back into this. These
Wasted to their efforts. The surviving colonists fled to the West Indies, bringing yellow fever with them.
Yellow fever is caused by a virus, and it's transmitted to human beings by a certain kind of mosquito. When people are living in crowded conditions, such as in cities, the disease can be transmitted from person via the mosquito to another person.
There are earlier outbreaks of yellow fever in the Caribbean in the 1690s. You have these sugar plantations that just boom in places like Jamaica and Saint Domingue and Barbados. And when sugar comes and slaves arrive as well, that actually imports the yellow fever pathogen.
We have essentially no documentation of the countless episodes in which a particular native population was wiped out. That devastation, that slaughter, is essentially a silent one.
In Saint Domingue in 1791 is this huge uprising, the slave revolts. The warfare breaks out between the British and the French, and this sort of creates a reservoir for yellow fever, these fresh European bodies that come in. And because those channels are opened up, more and more pathogens are created in the West Indies and
Right, man. So, man, this has everything to do with what's happening right now on the face of the earth. All right? You got a lot of people rising up against the wicked right now. All right? And slave revolts and everything. You're seeing a lot of things continuously just getting worser because we are living in the time of the second Exodus. All right? The Lord's getting ready to deliver the children of Israel, who are the Negro, the so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American, Indian, out of bondage. All right, because we are yet this day in the land of captivity, as the scriptures talks about, man. But right quick, this is some more on this yellow fever virus. All right, it says the yellow fever virus is believed to have originated in Africa and arrived in Americans in the 1600s as a result of the slave trade. All right, so man, this is part of the plague or judgment that the Lord is bringing. Okay, due to Esau being the slave master and everything, and being greedy, wanting to live in his blessing, basically. The Lord is bringing death and destruction, onto Babylon the Great, which is America, which is AKA Egypt as well, as it talks about it in Revelations 11 and 8. All right. But this is Baruch 3 and 8 right quick. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power, man. So us departing from the Lord our power, man, has us scattered abroad in all these foreign countries, in these different lands in captivity for payment for sin. So we're at the bottom of society for a purpose and for a reason. Okay. So these individuals that are telling you to go out and vote for a Kamala or for anybody that they're going to better your situations. No, sir. All right. You're going to continue to be in a broken state or broken condition, until our Lord Yahweh Shai comes and redeems us and gets us up out of here. Okay. The Lord Yahweh Shai is our salvation, is our deliverance, man. It's the only way we make it up out of here. Okay. And it starts with the breath of life, the spirit of truth entering back into us. This is Revelations 11:8. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city." All right. The great city, once again, is Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. All right. And the dead bodies are the Negroes, Hispanic, Native American Indians that do not have the spirit of truth dwelling within them, the spirit of Yahweh dwelling inside of them. All right. So it's Revelations 11:8. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt." All right. Sodom, because of the mole things that you see, the idol worshiper, the LGBT alphabet gang community, all this perversiveness, debauchery that you see happening under the sun in Egypt, which means double straights. All right. Means bondage, captivity. It says where also our Lord was crucified, meaning our heritage, our culture was X'd out. We was told and taught to believe that we was just Negroes, Africans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cherokee Indians, and all sorts of Navajo Indians, Seminole Indians. Nah, we are the children of Yahweh, Yasharallah. He princes of the power. All right. We are the sons and daughters of Israel. All right. Jacob, ultimately. All right. And the self-proclaimed white man is the son or descendants of Esau, who are the Edomites on the face of this earth, man, who is the modern day pharaoh. Okay. So Pharaoh is hardening up his heart in this time frame in which we're living in, because the prophets are coming in the same lot as Moses did and saying, "Let my people go." And how they're telling them to let the people go is by coming out and teaching these lessons, all right, bringing this truth, this breath of life, unto them. Let's see if I can grab this right quick. All right, because we are the dry bones that Ezekiel 37 speaks of. All right, let's see. Let's grab it here. All right. This is Ezekiel 37. It says, and the hand of the Lord, Yahweh, Bashum Yahweh Shai, was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. This valley is what we're living in right now. All right. This valley of death. Okay. I mean, low morals, low morale, low everything, man. Only the elect of the house of Israel have moral standards. All the rest of these individuals here do not have moral standards, man. They're doing any and everything under the sun. All right. So right in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and the bones, the dry bones, once again, are the Israelites that do not have the spirit of truth dwelling within them. It says, and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, Yahweh, thou knowest. And again he said unto me, prophesy, is what we are doing, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, our power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. Okay, so that breath is the breath of life, ultimately. All right. Let's see. Yeah. grab one right quick. In the book of Job, chapter 33 and 4, it says, the Spirit of Yahweh hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty has given me life. All right, so now the Lord has brought back life unto us through the mouthpiece of the prophets, the mouthpiece of Yahweh, who are the prophets, Salakia. All right, because we can do nothing without Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai at the end of the day. All right, so as in the days of old, of ancient Egypt, man, we are prophesying to Pharaoh and Pharaoh's kingdom, ultimately, all right, telling him to let our people go by giving our people what they need to come back alive, which is the breath of life. Okay, so this is hardening Pharaoh's heart, because as these miracles are happening, he's seeing individuals being resurrected from that dead-like estate. You're hearing a lot of people right now, is at a very high vibration, pointing out who Esau Edom is on the face of this earth, and also pointing out who the children of Yahweh are. All right, so a lot of so-called blacks, a lot of so-called Mexicans, all right, so-called Indians are saying that, man, we are the children of Yahweh. All right, we are Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. All right, and this right here is hardening Pharaoh's heart, man. This is a miracle at the end of the day. This is Exodus 9 and 13. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh and say unto him, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, our power of the Hebrews, let my people go that they may serve me. So right now, IUIC, Israel United and they like to say Christ, are saying they are not Hebrews. So they're saying they don't want to be delivered at the end of the day. All right, they just want to be another classification of people up under the sun. Okay, and they want to be here in Babylon the Great, just dwelling amongst the wicked. They don't want Yahweh Shai to show forth his plagues and bring forth deliverance at the end of the day, because Yahweh Shai is going into his name. He saves and he delivers, and that's what he's coming to do. Okay, so back to the point. It says Exodus 9 and 13. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh and say unto him, thus saith the Lord, our power Yahweh of the Hebrews, let my people go that they may serve me. For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thy heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth. For now I will stretch out my hand, that I may smite thee and the people with pestilence, and thou shalt be cut off from the earth. And in every deed for this cause have I raised thee up, for to show in thee my power, and that my name may be declared throughout all the earth, man. So Pharaoh, as it talks about in Romans 9 and 17, was only lifted up, all right, and exalted, being that golden city, okay, so that the Lord, when he returns, can show his power in the earth. And his name, in Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai's name, shall be declared and exalted throughout all the earth. 17 says, as yet exaltest thou thyself against my people, that thou wilt not let them go. But man, and Pharaoh is continuously hardening his heart. Okay, let's see. This is Exodus 9 and 27. Jump down. It says, and Pharaoh sent and called for Moses, because after Pharaoh is constantly getting hit with these plagues, all right, as it goes into in these scriptures, okay, he's seeing these plagues, he's seeing these miracles that Moses is saying that he's going to do, and these things are coming true. So he's seeing that, man, we serve a living power. All right, seeing all these things happen, seeing that, man, this truth that the prophets are out on the highways and byways, comparing it to these times, these things are opening, the eyes of the blind, all right, opening the ears of the deaf, all right, making those who can't walk, who are stumbling at noonday, to walk straight. All right, giving order to the Negroes, Hispanic, Native American Indians again. All right, so we're not out here operating as niggas, spics and all these other bywords and proverbs that they want us to be operating in. All right, but we're being set in order through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, so this is giving modern day pharaoh fear. So he's hardening his heart. So the things that we're facing on a day to day with are becoming more hardened. Okay. So we're enduring hardness as a true soldier of Yahweh Shai, as the scriptures talks about. So things are becoming more harder. All right. The straight and narrow path is becoming more straight and narrow. All right. And Esau Edom is understanding that, man, he is wicked. All right. So this is Exodus 9:27. As Pharaoh sent and called for Moses and Aaron and said unto them, I have sinned this time. All right. It says, the Lord Yahweh is righteous, and and it says, and I and my people are wicked. All right. So these people, these modern day pharaohs, who is Esau Edom, they are acknowledging that him and his people are wicked. You see a lot more Edomites on these platforms saying that, yeah, man, we are wicked. We are the murderers. We are what's wrong with the earth. Putting up videos, that shameful spewing upon their glory. These things were written, in these scriptures so that, man, we can point out this devil on who he is in our society. All right. So it's think it not strange, this fiery trial in which we on this devil, turning up the heat on you more and more. Okay. All right. He's getting ready to come down with great wrath, implementing the RFID, which is the mark of the TB, the charagma, okay, into everybody, on earth. He's caused it all, as it talks about in the book of Revelations, chapter 13 and 16. Okay, great and small. He's causing all. He's getting ready to cause all to take this mark, take this RFID implant inside of their hand. Okay, which will show, that they belong to the beast system, that they belong to Esau Edom. Okay, so this man of sin is being revealed on a high level, so he's hardening his heart. So it's like he's not hiding who he is. He's not hiding his horn all the way down to his servants. All right, you got the elite, and you got all the way down to the minions that he has operating inside of society, perpetuating the hatred that he has for Jacob. All right, so things don't be surprised at things as they get harder and harder on the face of this earth, man. It just goes to show that the Lord, in his power, his miracles, that he's given unto his men are turning up. All right, that means we are getting closer to the deliverance of this bondage that we're in, of Egypt, ultimately. All right, and just excited, just seeing some of the things that I've seen, just my day, not just the things I see on YouTube, but the things I'm seeing and experiencing on the day to day, and how the wickedness is just turning up. So the Lord is wanting us to tap into our power right now. Okay. And understand that, man, we are more than conquerors, man. Everything is gone as long as planned. Okay. So everything inside these scriptures are going to happen. Okay. So the Lord is strengthening us up to be able to withstand that evil day. All right. So this is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and 11. It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues. And them which he's speaking of is the elect of the house of Israel. A remnant is going to be saved in the time frame in which we're living in. All right. So it says, but I will bring them again. I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Okay. So Egypt is going to be destroyed again, which is modern day America. Okay. And 12 says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. And we showed the videos earlier, the clips earlier, that shows that this place is getting hit with plagues. So there's mourning going on the face of this earth. Okay, all over this world. All right. And 13 says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for the seed shall fail thou through the blasting and hail and with the fearful constellation. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right. So it just is leading up into the hour of temptation. But Jacob's trouble is what we're getting ready to, getting ready to happen on the face of this earth. All right. 16 says, for there should be sedition amongst men and invading one another. Okay, we have video clips of these people that, and speaking, in code, these people that was let into the country and scattered all around the world are already invading people's homes, invading people's, businesses, and taking what they want, stealing, killing, and destroying. Okay. 16 says, for there shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another. They shall not regard the kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So this is happening on a level right now. Okay? People not caring about the authority that is set up here. All right? Understanding that it's a failed system that was set up to protect only the elite of this world. All right? And control the lower class of this world. Okay. So back in the second Ezra chapter 15 and 16 says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their own power. Man, just meaning that they're not going to care about the authority that, or the government that is set up here, and they're doing whatever they want. And we're seeing this on a high level with the people who are let in, and how it's just turning up the rest of the people that are already in. So you're seeing this already happening on a level. And this is, and not even a low level. This is 17. It says, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able to. So this is going into the time of martial law. So they're going to have to shut down these things because of all this bloodshed that's getting ready to happen on earth. Okay, leading up into the third war, leading up into the hour of temptation, leading up into the return of the Yahweh Shai, our deliverer. Okay, so just wanted to get some precepts, get some videos, just going into how the heart of Pharaoh is being hardened in this time in which we living in. Understanding that, man, we are at the end. Okay, we are at the end of all things. All right, the vision is speaking that the scriptures warned us about and told us about. Okay, and these things that are written inside these scriptures are coming to pass. Okay, so prayerfully, this was edifying, uplifting, comforting. All right, exciting. Okay, to the elect of the house of Israel. I pray you was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. And peace and blessings to Akiyam, who are putting on as the elect and striving for perfection and that crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. All right. Shalom.